I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. Oh yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep.
Hello and thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Anne, and if you have been here already, welcome back. In today's video I am gonna show you how I created this halo smoky eye. And I have some excited news because today's video is sponsored by Ideal of Sweden. This is a brand which I truly love, so I'm really excited to partner up with them on this video. So Ideal of Sweden is a brand that has like phone cases, laptop covers, and they also have like phone chargers. They have like a few different things on their website, and I got to choose some of them so I can show you guys. So the first thing I picked from their website is this white marble wireless charging pad, which is super awesome. So this is how it looks, and you can put your phone on it, and when you do that it will charge, which I think is so freaking awesome. Obviously you have to put it in the charger, but this is how it looks, and I think it's so beautiful. It's like really nice to put on your table. It's not something that looks ugly, so it's kind of annoying you when it's laying somewhere. It's actually really beautiful, so I picked this one, which is white marble with a golden detail all around. Also, I got this phone case, which is also from them, which is in the same style. White marble with a golden detail, which I think is so freaking beautiful. So these two are in the same style, the phone charger and the phone case. Now I also got this phone case, which is like the black and golden version, which I think is also super cool. I found it really hard to choose, but for now I went for the golden marble version on my phone, but I will definitely switch to this one soon to kind of change it up. And also my eye look is inspired by this phone case. I realized I haven't done a smoky golden eye look, so yeah. And then the last thing I got is this laptop sleeve, which is wrapped in this beautiful, I'm not really sure what it is, but it covers it up, I think to kind of protect it. And this one is also black and golden, which I think is so beautiful, so I can put my computer in here, my laptop obviously. And I think it's so beautiful. It has this really cool design, like really sleek. It's just beautiful, and it has like this at the other side, so you can put like your mouse in here or your cables or anything like that. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. Now of course I have a special discount code which you guys can use if you want to shop anything at their website, which is my for and last name Anouk. This will give you 20% discount. So yeah, you guys know I would never ever recommend anything if I didn't truly like it. I think the cases are just absolutely beautiful, the quality feels really good, and they have so many more styles to choose from. Also, they have more stuff than I showed you guys, so definitely check out their website. And yeah, that was it. I think we're just gonna get straight into the video. If you want to know how I created this smoky eye, then keep on watching. So the first thing I'll be doing is priming my eyelids like always, and I'm using the MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And I'm applying this all over my eyelid using a Sigma Beauty P84 brush. This is my favorite brush to apply this eyeshadow primer. I feel like using your finger doesn't really work well. Then now I'm gonna take this palette by Marvin, which is in collaboration with BH Cosmetics. I will put the exact name in the description bar because I just have a hard time like pronouncing his name. So I will just apply it in the description bar so you know. So I'm gonna start with the lightest color, and I'm gonna use this for all over the eyelid to kind of lock the eyeshadow primer in place. Even though it's a primer, sometimes I do notice that it kind of creases, so just to prevent this, I'm using a little bit of powder. Then I'm going in with this light orangey color, and I'm gonna blend that all over in the crease, going back and forth with a blending brush, and this is just to warm up the crease. We're going in with a lot of colors today because we're gonna do a smoky halo eye look. And in order to create like a nice smoky eye, you definitely want to go in with a few different colors to really start building up the darkness. And I feel like the better you want to make it look, you really have to go in with a light color first and then intensify it with a darker shade and repeat this by going darker and darker. So this is like the first layer of the smoky halo around the crease. I really hope that makes sense. So this is just gonna be the base for today's look. So just blending this all around, also creating like a sort of round shaped edge around the outer V area. Then I'm taking this shade which is slightly darker, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing as I did with the previous color. I'm just gonna blend it all over in the crease, trying to blend it a little bit lower so you can still see that light orangey shade that we just applied peeking right above it. You just want to create like a sort of transition from towards the brow bone towards the crease. So you see right underneath the brow it's like really light, then you get like a gradient orangey effect, and then in the crease right now it's looking a little bit darker orange. So then now I'm taking a gel eyeliner. The one that I'm using is from Inglot Cosmetics, and I'm gonna create a sort of darkness in the inner corner area of my lid and in the outer V area of the eyelid. So for this I'm using a blending brush. The one that I'm using is a Morphe M506. And the reason why I'm using a blending brush, normally I would kind of suggest to go in with a synthetic brush, because the brush that I'm using right now, it kind of soaks up the gel eyeliner, but I feel like using a blending brush you can apply it a little bit more softer with kind of blending motions, and I just found it to work really well. So then now I'm switching to a black eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna apply like a thin layer on top of the gel eyeliner and around the edges to make the edges look a little bit more soft. I mean, gel eyeliner is quite hard to work with. You never get like a super smooth edge. So in order to make it more soft, I'm going in with eyeshadow, because I feel like eyeshadow compared to gel eyeliner is just a lot more soft. So that's why I'm doing that, also taking it all the way in the middle to really connect the inner corner with the outer corner. Then I'm taking this dark brown shade and mixing it with a different color to get like a combination of both shades. And I'm gonna blend that around the edges as well. So I've said this before in my videos, but every time I'm doing a smoky eye and I'm applying black on the eyelids, I choose like a color in between, which kind of makes the transition look more smooth. So you want to have a color which is lighter than the black, but darker than the color which is already in your crease. So this is the in-between shade. In this video it's like the dark brown that I just used, and this will make the transition just look a lot more better. You can see like it doesn't look really harsh anymore, and that's what we want. So now I'm taking a little bit of concealer. I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and I'm gonna create like a sort of line right underneath the darkness of the crease, so you can still see like that black right above it. And this is gonna be like the middle part of the crease, which we're gonna brighten up because we're going for a halo eye look. Normally I wouldn't do this. This is something I've recently, I don't want to say discovered because I didn't discover it, but something I recently started doing. Normally I will go in straight with eyeshadow, not use the concealer, but this will obviously make it so much more sharper, and I feel like it definitely makes a difference. So if you want to really make the edge of the halo eye look really sharp around the crease area, just do this trick and it's so much easier. So you saw me applying that light shade in the middle part, and now I'm going in with a combination of two colors, and I'm gonna apply that like in between the light on the middle part of the eyelid and in between the darkness. So this is actually the same as we did with the crease. We want to create a nice transition from dark to light. So that's why we're using this shade like in between to make the edges look more soft. We definitely need another color to make it look even more soft, but obviously this is already looking so much better compared to like if you look at the other eye, like that's looking a little bit crazy. So this is just gonna make the transition look more smooth. Now to make it look even better, I'm going in with the darkest brown color of the palette and using that in between that orangey color and the black at the outer V. And of course I'll be doing the same at the inner corner. And this is it, like it's already looking so much better. Once you know like what I mean with like the in-between kind of colors, I think it's gonna be so much more easier to understand. So I really hope this all makes sense to y'all. I'm really trying my best to explain it, but I feel like I'm always being so weird with how I explain it, but yeah. So now I used a little bit of eyeliner just to create a simple line above the lash line. You can skip this. This will make your eyelashes stand out a bit more. But I feel like every time I use fake eyelashes, I really want to use a little bit of eyeliner because I feel like this hides the lash band. So it looks a little bit more natural when it comes to the fake eyelashes. So now for my waterline, I'm going to use the Morphe Brushes Vibes pencil. This is one of my favorite pencils because it's like a brown color with a really warm undertone. So when you apply this in your waterline, it will really make your eyes stand out, and it's so affordable. So if you're searching for a nice pencil for the waterline, this is definitely a nice one. I would say it's not the best when it comes to like long lasting, but I don't really care, to be honest. I think for me it's fine. Like, I don't think it's a big deal. Now, what am I doing? Now I'm using a brown color underneath the lower lash line to smudge out the lower lash line and make it look even more blended. And now I took that orangey color, which we used all the way at the beginning for in the crease, and now blending it underneath the lower lash line to make everything look smoked out. Since we used it in the crease already and also around the outer V, it's now really easy to blend this underneath the lower lash line and then blend it towards the outer V as well to kind of connect the lower lash line with all the eyeshadows in the crease area. Then now one more time I'm using the black eyeshadow and I'm applying this starting at the outer V and then blending more towards the inner part underneath the lower lash line. I felt like something was missing, so I just wanted to add a little bit more of black eyeshadow. Since the outer V was also so black, I felt like underneath the lower lash line I also had to use a little bit of black just to make everything look more balanced. So when I'm done with it, I'm gonna use some mascara using my all-time favorite, which is the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara. If you don't know by now, it's my all-time favorite. I really love it, especially for the lower lashes. It makes them really long. And of course, I'll be using some fake eyelashes, and I'm gonna use lashes from the brand Lux Lashes, same as I used in my previous video. I will put the name in the description bar so you know what the ones are that I'm wearing. And yeah, we're almost finished with the eyes. I'm also going to show you a little part of my face makeup, which I'm going to show you. And yeah, I just hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments if you're going to recreate this eye look. I'm really curious to know. Okay, so the eyes are now finished and I have already applied bronzer and highlighter and my foundation, obviously. But I received some new products which I actually wanted to show you guys, but I completely forgot that I could have included that in the video. Like, for a very long time, I'm only doing like eye makeup tutorials and I kind of try to not include my face very often. I think one of the things that definitely played like a huge role in me not really wanting to show my face like very often in front of the camera was that I was wearing braces. Obviously, I don't have them anymore and I feel already a lot more confident. I definitely want to do a lot more full face tutorials. I know you guys are asking for it every time I upload a video, but yeah, as you can see, I have already put my foundation on, my bronzer, my highlighter, but I haven't applied blush yet, and also nothing on the lips. Now, I received this new blush from NARS Cosmetics. Well, it's actually not a new blush, but I've never used it before, so for me it's new. I know this used to be a very popular blush, so I'm really excited to try it out. It looks like a pinky blush with like a really subtle golden sheen into it, so I think it will be really beautiful with today's look. So I'm gonna apply this using a Suifa 127 brush, one of my favorite blush brushes. Just dipping it in here. Then now doing a little smile so you can really see like the apples of my cheeks. And now I'm blending it upwards towards my bronzer and my blush so everything blends together. Okay, so you definitely need like only a little bit of this blush. It's really like showing up, so that's good. You only need a little bit. Of course, doing the same at the other side. Now, I think the shade is really beautiful, so I completely understand why this was like really popular blush from NARS. Now, last week I did some drugstore shopping and I found this liquid lipstick from L'Oreal. It's in the color Empower 110. And this is a new product and I think the shade is so freaking beautiful. So I want to try it out because I always search for like products which are affordable but also really nice, so I can suggest like products to you guys which are affordable, which is obviously so much more nicer than if I would like suggest like really high-end, very expensive products. So I really hope that this is gonna be like one of my new favorite liquid lipsticks. I'm gonna try it out right now, but first I want to line my lips. I'll be using the NYX Cosmetics matte lip liner in the shade London. Since this is like a drugstore liquid lipstick, I wanted to go for a drugstore lip liner as well. So I'm gonna use this to outline the lips. So now that I lined my lips, it's time to apply the liquid lipstick by L'Oreal. I do have to say I kind of went overboard with the lip liner at the top. It kind of looks a little bit too much, but it is what it is. I do like fuller lips, but I think I went a little bit too far. Now I think the shade is really beautiful. It's like a really soft peachy shade. It feels really comfortable. When I applied it, it kind of felt cold, which I like. It feels really fresh. I do feel like it could have had like a little bit more coverage. It's quite sheer. I'm not really sure, even though I do like the color, I'm not really sure if this would be a color that I would wear daily. Normally I more gravitate to more nude pinky colors, which are a little bit lighter. But besides that, I do think it's really pretty, and yeah, if you like the color, it feels comfortable, it looks pretty, but it is a little bit sheer, even though you might not see it. It's not like a super bad thing when it comes to this one. It looks good, but it is sheer. It's more sheer than other liquid lipsticks. Now I am going in with some lip gloss just because I'm not really feeling the color, even though it's really pretty. It's like really soft and sweet. It's not really what I was wanting to go for. So I'm gonna use this gloss from P. Louise and it's called Holla. It's really beautiful. It looks like a kind of neutral nude gloss, which I think will look so nice with today's eye look. So hopefully it has like a nice coverage, so it kind of covers up this color that I have on now. Okay, now I applied a lot because I really wanted the color of the lip gloss to be a little bit more there instead of the liquid lipstick from L'Oreal underneath it. So my lips looking really plumpy, really glossy. I really like it. I think the combination is actually really beautiful. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did you like the liquid lipstick on its own, or do you prefer it with the gloss that I'm wearing right now? Let me know in the comments. And then this is the end of the video. I really hope you all enjoyed. I really love how it turned out. I really enjoyed playing with the Marvin palette by BH Cosmetics. I think it turned out to be like a really smoky halo eye look and I absolutely love it. Also, don't forget to use the code which I mentioned earlier, which you can use for the website Ideal of Sweden. And yeah, I think that was it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!
Fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down.